One of the toughest parts of the job now as coach of such a high level high level of sport is that with these, don't even want to call them 1%ers, they're like 0.1 percenters, right? That the smallest, it's the smallest of margins now. Are you constantly just watching for that it's not even inches anymore, it's like millimeters to keep these guys ahead of everyone else?
Yeah, no, that's true. And I think just the sport has changed so much, right? Everyone's looking for that edge, right? Sports science, medicine, so many things have changed, right? Even in technique. I was just, reading the other day, Hansi Flick, who's the...
Barcelona,
the coach of Barcelona. He was talking about oral health and hygiene and how, the athletes at Barcelona now have to even go through a oral checkup. Right, for just oral health.
Yeah, he did last year when he took over. He did that, right? That along with your physical and everything, that has to be
one of the things that you have to do as players.
Yeah,
and it sort of just took me back to when I was reading it. Actually, in a funny way, it took me back to a incident that happened to me way back in 1997. Right, I was in Pakistan and I was playing a one-day game in Faisalabad in 97. We were there on a 3-match one-day tour in 97, and I had to be rushed to a dentist because I had an issue with my teeth. And we were playing match the next day and I went to this guy and he said, look, you need to get your teeth extracted and you need to have a small operation. And I was playing the next day, so there was no way I could do it. Okay, luckily enough, I called up my dentist back home and, we got some painkillers and he gave me some painkillers and it got me through the game and I had to come back immediately to India after that and get that sorted. But it just tells you that even looking after sometimes the smallest things can impact your performance and can make a difference in your performance. And when you think about it and you think, wow, man, even people are going to that level of attention and that level of detail. Looking after everything, whether it's oral hygiene, whether it's sleep, whether it's nutrition, whether it's diet, everything makes a difference, right? And I think we've got to be able to give our athletes the opportunity to work on these things.
Yeah, it's so interesting. You just mentioning the point of oral health, because I know because I'm diabetic, so we also have to look after our gums a lot, and so I had also done a lot of research on that, which said that actually, because you're going, is it only checking for cavities? No, it's because of the bacteria that actually forms in your mouth. It doesn't let you absorb the food properly, your muscle recovery, your metabolism, everything actually gets affected. So when you're talking about that, actually there is an actual impact to you as a high performance athlete that can come. To me as a low performance non-athlete also it comes. So
we're all looking for those 1%ers, right? We're looking for everything that can be better, and that's how sport is today. I think every inch matters. As I learned in the T20 World Cup, Surya Kumar Yadav keeping his foot within 1 inch of the line was the difference between winning and losing. So every single inch matters.